Yes, 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 yes. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi. Welcome back to my channel again. Yes, a very, very good morning, you. It's literally 2 a.m. right here at the moment. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we're back for the stream. It's for the stream, so yeah, there are dedications here and there. By the way, big up to all of you, big up to all of you, big up to all of you that are tuning in. Yeah, man, it's been a very, very fantastic, weekend to be honest. The Saturday night that we had, intense game. Actually, I wanted to win a little bit earlier, the previous day, but the match ended like just before 12 a.m. or 12 in the night. It was midnight, and I was tired, and then I just went to sleep. So I had to decide for an opportunity to stream for the post match, but this was the prior opportunity to stream, and then brother Richard will be here very soon, after 5 6 minutes. So yeah, man, yeah, a very, 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 very interesting game it was on a Saturday night. To be honest, yeah, interesting game. 3-0 win, optional three, and then it was Athletic Bilbao nil. I had a little bit kind of a concerning, given the fact that we were conceding goal on transition, and then after looking at that Villarreal game that we considered goal on the counter attack. Now I look into the situation and oh, they've got some good squad. Bilbao got a good squad, to be honest. They finished top four, last season, and the William brothers, Inaki William on the right, and then Nico William, the younger brother, on the left. And that was the concerning part. I thought that our fullback will be on the run for the money, but yeah, anyhow, we skipped the deadlock. We did our best. A good defensive display overall. Ryan didn't did a mistake, to be honest. A couple of games he has been doing horrendous mistakes, to be honest, and then yeah, midfield controlled the game. Mendy was brilliant. Rice was quite okay. Odegaard was playing his own game. All the front three was doing well, and then this is the thing that I wanted Arsenal to do it. Allowing a system, Arteta making a system where Eucharist would get engaged more, whether he's dropping back, whether he's going forward, whether he's going on the side. Allow Eucharist to get in a situation where he's getting involved in the game. He's holding the ball, he's having those touches at times. Because Eucharist was doing well, to be honest, he was dropping here and there. Yeah, and then we can see some glimpse of connection. To be honest, Saka did have a cross in it, there were connection, but defensively, it didn't go Bilbao on the first half. We are pulling repeat for the past 30 minutes, and then we can see him drifting on the left a little bit too much, to be honest. But that's his style of game. He was doing that kind of a game during his days at Sporting, to be honest. And yeah, overall, it was a very, very interesting game, and happy to see Viktor Gyokeres scored his goal. By the way, yes, I hope that every week we will be doing this celebration. Every single week, this celebration, the back celebration. Remember, good goal, by the way. Many were telling he can't just score header. He can't score goals from headers, by the way. And then now the Stone last season he had 0 goals on header, by the way. So yeah, overall it was an interesting game. Scored good goal. I mean, the set piece on Roy's corner was kind of a pathetic, to be honest, but it went by. Saka was there. Saka hold the ball. He passed it to Zubi, and first touch, cross. It was a very, very legit tested cross from Zubi to the side, and then boom, Eucharist, striker instincts, run past by, jumped, boom, a very, very good header. And then on the second half, to be honest, he had a chance to score the goals, and then yeah, there was a interconnection between Matueki and he didn't even overlap. He was within the 21 yards, and then he had a very tight brutal cross that came in, and then Victor Gyokeres was actually it was him that passed the ball to Matueki, and then he made that run, and then Matueke had a cross, and then he had a diving header. I thought it was going in, but it hit the post and came back. So yeah, in really this second. A couple of times I saw Odegaard trying to link with Gyokeres. Didn't success that much, to be honest. I mean, he tried 4 or 5 or no, maybe more than 6, to be honest. But a couple of times Odegaard have passed it to Victor Gyokeres, and he was able to hold the ball. But on the attacking position, I thought that it was going in, but the Athletic Bilbao defense were intercepting. And yeah, but overall it was a very, very comfy game, to be honest. The second after right after we scored a goal, and then within a few minutes we had a interaction. There was a there was a loop pass by the keeper, and then the keeper rose high within that 60-meter yards, 65-meter from the distance. He jumped, he won the header. It went to Odegaard. Odegaard passed it to Eucharist, who was dropping deep. Eucharist passed it to Odegaard. Odegaard leaped the ball. Martinelli was onside. He was running, and then he had a 2 meter pass. Saka was there, for the position. Boom! Saka scored a goal. It was a very interesting game, and yeah, I think overall, Athletic Bilbao they did came directly in their final third. To be honest, they had some couple of attempts. Raya did well. I think I don't know that was the situation. Couple of times we lose the ball here and there on the first half, but no, overall, yeah, we made it out alive. Second half, they were nowhere to be seen. And then Nico Williams, man, yeah, the slander is getting increasing, man. I mean, I saw the media, social media on Athletic Bilbao's YouTube and then Instagram, and then I was reading the comment section below, and wow, there are some toxic, fan base in Spain too. They were cussing the Nico Williams life right and center. 10 years here and there. You're gonna run over there. Blah 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 blah. There were so many news that's the messages that were going around. And yeah, both these William Bladders were nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. No, uh, right after first half, second start of second half, Inaki William was subbed off, and then Nico William from left wing is shift to right, and then yeah, funny enough, Arteta subbed off Calafori and then for Ben White, and then Ben White came to the right, and then Timber went to the left. After a long time, Timber was playing left back, and then yeah, it was silent. Nico Williams on both sides were silent, and he was hooked off. And overall, all the subs did well, to be honest. Yeah, he did his subs. Uh, Kai Havertz came on, and the likes of Isun Wanyeri came on, Merino came on, Ben White, Matueke, and then Mosquera came on. So overall, Skelly came on too. The subs did very very well. Three at the back, two in midfield, and two in attack. So overall, all the seven substitution did well, to be honest. And then yeah, Rice had a very good game. That sprint that he had after losing the ball on the corner, and then he was around about 20 meters behind the Athletic Bilbao's attacker that was running. He ran past and caught by, and physically he was able to push it, and then he won the ball. So it was a good game. And then Zubi, by the way, very 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 good game. Very very absolute controller type of game. He was controlling the tempo, he was reading the game. And then he was running back, he was pressing, he was intercepting, he was tackling after winning the ball, he was passing the ball, he was sliding and passing the ball. The way he was passing the ball, left, right, and center, and then it was very, very good, man. It was joy towards Zubimendi. I hope he continues that form throughout his entire season because since Partey have left, the responsibility will be high. And remember, Partey and Jorginho were key. Like they were getting older, but Jorginho didn't have the physicality anymore with the age. And yeah, I think it's a fresh air to see, given the fact that we have Zubimendi. Zubimendi is like we're watching a younger version of Zubimendi with a little bit legs to run. He's even because Jorginho was never a quick player, even on his 20s, at 25 in a prime age. And when he joined Chelsea, he was like 25, 26. No, 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 no. He joined Chelsea in the year 2018, so he was around about 27 years old when he joined Chelsea. So Jorginho was never a quick player. Even during his early days at Napoli, by the way, he was not that fast. He was slow. So yeah, so when he got the legs to run, and then yeah, he was taking the ball. He was controlling the game. He was dictating the flow of the game, and then it was joy to watch. Short pass, mid pass, 30, 40 yards ball that he was making to Odegaard. The connection was there, here and there. He was trying to connect with both Martinelli and Saka. He was connecting with Gyökeres here and there. Good game. And then, yeah, maybe this is what competition brings you in. Havertz came on. He had a backheel a weak shot that it had, that hit Simmons, the goalkeeper. And then on that 83rd minute, when there was a loop ball by Saka, I never thought that Havertz could run that fast. He was way behind between the two defender, by the way, and then it was a gap. The ball was going in. He was 10 meters behind. He ran past them, and then There was a youngster that was catching up on him, but maybe he was able to push him off and then run and then, yeah, left foot finish, bottom corner. Never expected Havertz to do it. One of the best finishes that we have seen in Arsenal shirt, to be honest. So yeah, that was the game, and overall the game was quite good, man. And then Martinelli looks quite lively, to be honest, in the game. He was doing well, and this game shows that we need Calafiori to step in a little bit, provides different style of play compared to Skelly. It does inverts, it does overlaps. At times he overhauls the position. He does goes overlap and he underlaps a lot, and then yeah, overall it was supporting nearly a lot. And then given the fact that even Gyokeres was switching plays towards the left hand side, nearly was dropping them inside. So yeah, so it was a very good combination between the three. So yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see. It's good to see that we are doing well. But yeah, lots of things to improve. We need to improve a lot because at the end of the day, when the league starts, we cannot be dropping points. We got United, we got Leeds, we got Liverpool, by the way, and then I forgot the other teams that we gonna face, and then we're gonna go to Etihad. So all those three big games will go away from home: Old Trafford, Etihad, and Anfield. We cannot be dropping points at the start of the season. I don't expect a draw. We should not be dropping points at the start of the season. The first 5 games is hard. It's not easy. Manchester United winning chances. I don't know. It's not that we're gonna easily beat them, but can they beat them? Yes. Can we beat them? Yes. Can we end the game with a draw? Yes. Enfield, Liverpool, can they beat them? Yes. They have more clinical power. Yes. Can we end there with a draw? Yes. Can we beat them? Yes, of course. If we can put a ball inside the net consistently, City is not gonna be easy again. Can they beat us? Yes. Can we end up there with a draw like last season? Yes. Can we beat them? Yes. We need to be clinical, isn't it? Get a chance, score. If we get another second and third chance, we can score. We have to kill the game. That's it. It's about time we start to pick up wins in Enfield and Etihad, by the way. It's been long, we haven't won a game in Etihad. Last season was a chance to win, but last minute we considered goal. We almost won the game and almost lost the game at Enfield last season. If Odegaard should have buried his chances on the last minute, and then they had a transition again in the corner, and there was an offside goal from Robertson, and then yeah, it all happens. It all happens. So yeah, man, shout out to you. Shout out to you. We have to, man. We have to start winning. We have to start winning. We have to start winning. All right, all right, all right.
Yes, brother.
Yes, yes. How are you,
Yeah,
bro? How are you?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. You can hear me, right?
No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem. Yeah. It's never too late. It's never too late. Yeah.
Hey, don't forget,
Can you hear
sort
me
out the.
though?
No,
Can you
you're
hear
perfect.
me?
No, you're perfect. You're perfect.
All right, right.
Don't forget, sort out the template. The template is not adjusted. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, I think it's all good. Yes. All clear. All clear. Yeah,
Yes.
man. Yeah. How was the day? The previous day. I hope that you had a very good day.
What at the Emirates?
Yeah, at Emirates, you were there live on the game. You were experiencing it live on the stadium. How was the stadium? How was the game? The stage is all yours. It's
Yeah, no.
literally two. It's literally 2:10 here, so I have to lower my voice tonight.
Oh,
So yeah,
sorry.
it's
Forgive me.
no problem. Yeah, I slept and woke up, so yeah, no problem. So yeah, the stage is all yours. Yeah, I'll speak less today.
No, let me just adjust my camera
Yeah,
slightly.
no,
I don't understand. You know what? Yeah, the camera's in my face. Everything is in my face. So like, what's going on? Let me just
no
sort my
problem. Man.
let me just sort my camera quickly. Yeah, give me 1 second.
No, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem.
I'm
Anyway,
excited.
shout out to all of you, man. Shout out to all of you. If you're new to it, please subscribe to my channel. Smash the like button and share. And then you can see on the chat, I'll show you my chat over here. Yes, this is my StreamYard link. If anyone wants to, join this panel and they want to have a say on it, then yeah, you can do so. We are open to all opinions. We are open to your opinions. What was your thought on the game? Please let me know. And it's a little bit late for the review, but everything happens for the best. It's never too late to share our own opinion. Yeah, that's the fair point. If you're new to it, please share and then subscribe and smash the like button. This is the StreamYard link. You can join.
Do you know what?
Yeah,
I don't
all
know.
good, all good.
I don't know why I'm so zoomed in. Usually, I get a wider view. I don't know if it's the way you set it up. I'm not too sure, but
No,
usually I
yeah,
get
no problem. Yeah, no props, no props.
yeah. Anyway, so apologies. Yeah, so basically, as you know, the Emirates Cup is always kind of a family fun day, and I think that was the most important thing, right? So, in general, to get tickets for the Emirates, as you know, I know you've probably seen online, it's so difficult to get tickets to the Emirates. And, my son always kind of wants to go and see Arsenal. So, usually, maybe twice a year, I'm able to kind of take him. And the Emirates Cup, I've been going personally for the last over 10 years to the Emirates Cup. Ever since it's been on. But obviously um, it's changed over the time because it used to be two games in one day. But now they changed it to one game midweek and one game on the weekend. So it obviously is an opportunity to take kids and family members because everyone can get tickets. Tickets are I'll say not very, very cheap, but they're cheaper than what you would get for a single ticket to like a Premier League game or something. And so there was a big group of us, maybe 18, 19 of us, all going to the Emirates. My son and cousins, my brother, and everything else. And and on that, and obviously it was sunny, so everyone's excited to kind of like let's get to the Emirates. So we literally got there. I think the kickoff was at 5 p.m. So we got there about 3:30, and the atmosphere was amazing. Like even just before you even get in, the atmosphere is amazing. That you see all different cultures. I love Arsenal anyway. Obviously, Arsenal has a mixed culture in as normal anyway. As you can see, when you go to the Emirates, there's loads of different flags, and when you get there, you see all the different cultures. Like everyone is able to attend because tickets are cheaper and it's open to everyone. And and when you just walk in, the atmosphere, everyone's absolutely buzzing. And obviously, because we get there early, you have the opportunity to kind of see all the players warm up. Um, and our seats was literally front row. So there's a couple on TV. You could see us in the front row. And my son had his sign, kind of have his shirt and everything else. Um, yeah, and and when you see the first team all training, all in front of you, like for the kids aspect of things, to them, it's like, wow, look how big the players are. They're really, really big and all that kind of stuff. And when kickoff went, yeah, it was a Arsenal. It was first of all the first team. When I looked at my phone, when I saw the first team, looked at the screen, I said to myself, "This is the team." I said to myself, "It's going to play Man United." And honestly, look at that team. I said to myself, we're such a strong team. We really, really are such a strong team. And I said to myself, that's what I want to see. Now everybody wants to see a strong team play and seeing the players kind of get together and everything else. I said, this is fantastic. And Rice, do you know what about the game? When it initially started, we were doing side to side passing, which kind of like I said, oh no, don't do this again. Do you get what I mean? Don't do this again. Um, so I was kind of happy like that didn't happen in that sense. I mean, it happened in the beginning, but then we started to play, and I said, yes, we're starting to play our game, and for the first not for the first time, but you could see um the whole pivot of I think we mentioned it in the last stream. Actually, we mentioned we wanted Rice and Zubimendi to kind of rotate. And I was saying to my brother, I said, "Oh, look, Rice is deeper," and I think, "Oh, are they trying to do what I'm thinking of what they're trying to do?" Because we've been constantly going on about that. Um, then seeing like Gokeres in full view. Let me tell you now, Gokeres is not a small person. He's you can tell he's muscly and strong, and he wasn't holding back. He was literally going for it, and that's what I literally love. Saka played really well on the right wing. Odegaard was it was Odegaard. He was busy. It was busy up and down everywhere. Martinelli, Martinelli, Martinelli played. Martinelli played like Martinelli. Again, there was times where he was, should I say, wasn't he was doing this kind of a lot of times some of the same thing, not passing when he should have passed, which was kind of Martinelli-esque, right? Um, and Zubimendi was fantastic. Personally, to me, Zubimendi was fantastic, and that's what I want to see from Zubimendi, going forward, going back, doing his crosses in, and obviously you saw the goal for Gokeres' first goal. I said to myself, perfect. That's what, yeah. And the thing is, all of us were doing it. The whole place erupted. Literally, the whole place erupted. I was like, yeah, this is my guy. This is my guy. I was telling someone who was sitting next to me. I said, "Nah, we need Gokeres to score was so important. It was so important for us for him to score." And I was just like, perfect. And then the second goal came within minutes, and it was like, I think I think it was a case of everyone kind of relaxed. It's like, yeah, we scored 2 goals. Um, but do you know who impressed me? But the thing is, I don't know if you guys saw it on TV, but I felt Calafiori did really well because he gave us an outlet. I felt that he was bombing forward and coming and bombing back. But I don't know what you guys saw. But I was really impressed with Calafiori and what he was doing. I was just like, okay, like Lewis Skelly's great and everything, but what Calafiori was doing, as you know, Calafiori is a kind of a risk taker. He likes to bomb up, or cut in. Obviously not invert, but he always cuts into near the penalty area and takes shots. And I think we saw. I think he cut into the right, and one time he took a shot, which was I was like, that's what I'm talking about. We kind of need more of that. Taking the opportunities, be able to feed the ball into Gokeres and play with Martinelli, because as we know, Martinelli needs all the support he can get because Martinelli has been left, let's say, alone at times. But yeah, no, honestly, the whole experience was fantastic. After the game, of course, they did the presentation, and the players all went around clapping everyone. Like my son was trying to get Lewis Kelly's top. He was screaming. The whole crowd was literally screaming for my son to get the top. But unfortunately, he couldn't get the top. So I believe the reason why he didn't get the top was because he went for another interview. So you know what can you do? Nothing you can do about it. I want to touch base on Havertz's goal as well. Like
Yeah, that was.
Havertz's goal was Havertz's goal was really good. Like literally halfway line. But the thing is, was Havertz that fast last season? Because when he ran from the halfway line, right? When he ran through, it, it was a perfect touch on his right thigh, and he was speeding in. But do you know what? At a point, I thought he was going to trip because you know what? I think Havertz has got such long legs. He kind of tripped over his legs sometimes, and I thought he wasn't going to do it. But when he scored the goal, we were going mental. And there was a guy behind us was saying, "Oh, Havertz, you're rubbish, you're crap." And as soon as Havertz scored, everyone turned around. I said, "What was you saying? What was you saying?" Like, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys." And I thought, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm glad that Havertz kind of proved proved the point. Like, do you know what? You've got Gyokeres, but guess what? When I come on, I can score too. And to be fair, those are the three players that you, well, obviously um including Martinelli, but you want those three players to consistently score for us. Gokores, who's our main striker, when Gokores plays 60, 70 minutes, you bring in Havertz to cause another kind of situation where he causes trouble. You want Saka to score. Obviously, we want Martinelli to score. Um, and obviously we had, oh yeah, got Nani Madweki come on. It looked good. It looked really
It
good.
was like,
Yeah, it looked fresh. Looked ready. It looked ready.
yeah, I mean, looking into the game, the thing that you talk about the harvest thing, I was watching on TV. I was with my friends. My friends were there, and
Yeah,
yeah, it was funny. My friends were telling, yeah, I hope that Victor Gyokeres scores a hat trick. He stays still the 90 minutes. I was like, no, 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 no.
yeah,
Havertz is Arteta's favorite player. He's gonna sub him in. Now we were making jokes with it. I'm saying, okay, the donkey is back. The donkey is back. He's coming on. He's coming on. Yeah. And then
yeah,
boom, after
yeah,
after after 30 minutes since he came on, the run that he made, and literally, what was surprising was when we were doing the transition, Havertz was literally not 10 meters, literally 10
yeah,
meters behind the two defenders, by the way, and the way he
yeah,
sprinted, I was surprised.
yeah,
I was hoping that he's gonna bottle it, and then yeah, he made a run. He pushed that youngster. He was physically stronger, and then he had
yeah,
a left foot shot. I never expected him to score like that goal. I mean, that was the best goal he have scored so far
yeah.
with
And you
us.
know, do you know what it is? You're probably right. It probably is one of his best goals. I'm just trying to think. What has there been a better goal than that? No, and there hasn't been. There hasn't been. That was probably his best goal for us. And honestly, I was really, really happy for him to score that goal. Do you get what I mean? Because Havertz gets a lot of stick, which obviously some of the reasons why he gets stick, because yeah, I get it. He probably deserves it because some of the stuff that he's kind of um he's been doing. He's missed. It's been kind of frustrating at times, Like you think, come on, you should be sometimes some of his stuff you should be doing much better. You should be doing much, much better.
Exactly,
But,
exactly, exactly.
you know what? If this is going to be the new habit, as you know, he's got bigger, stronger, um, and and that's what we want to see from Havertz. He's bigger and stronger. He's worked in his physique. And if he's gonna start doing this kind of play, and you know what it is with Havertz as well, because don't forget, last season he played more or less every single game. And as a striker, I think at the end of the day, it's unfair because where is the break? Where do we see him getting a break from? Okay, I can sit on the bench and Gokares can come on, or I can then come on, then be more of an impact player to kind of straight attack. And I think this is going to benefit. This is going to benefit Havertz taking that time out, saying I'm not always going to play now, and the same thing with Saka as well, because Saka's like, okay, I can be more structured for the games. I don't have to be. Obviously, he has to be still the main guy and playing football and everything. But when you've got Nani Madueke coming on, then boom, Nani comes on, 60th minute, Saka, go and relax. You're tired now. Let Nani come on, fresh legs, attacking, and that's what we want. And we've always wanted the right players to come in and support the first team, and I think we've got that. And I think what we've got is more impact players to do so.
Mhm, mhm.
Trossard. I don't know if Trossard's going to leave, right? But we've got Trossard. is more of now that Martinelli is kind of fit, and we don't have to depend on Trossard to play every single game. We, as you know, Martinelli will play, Trossard to come on. Obviously, Trossard's intelligence on the ball, good technical ability, passing the ball. Listen, I'm more than satisfied on the way the team looks now. If Trossard has to leave, then what we're gonna do? We're gonna get another player to come in and take Trossard in that way. Um, so for
Or
Odegaard,
be a starter, yeah, yes.
sorry?
Or, I mean, if we sell Trossard, and then we should have to get a left winger that's gonna start a game.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
no,
The left winger,
100%.
but Saka, yes, the game, and then we've got Noni Madueke and the likes of Martinelli
Yeah,
coming from the bench. That's a good thing.
no, no,
Like
no, no,
cover.
no. That's what I'm trying to say, and you're absolutely right because again, let's remember how many games Martinelli's been playing. How many games has Martinelli played? And people seem to forget that he's like, okay, I know Arteta's got his obviously Arteta's got his way of working. He wants everyone to kind of do a thing in a particular way, and I totally get that. But Martinelli has been playing more or less every single game, apart from when he's been injured. So people need to realize that, and a lot of people um, don't realize that he plays a lot of games without no respite. So if someone comes in and starts the games and he comes on as an impact sub, it's all going to work. Um, and like we've got for Rice, we've got Marino, and I know it's funny about Marino, right? Because obviously he's a good player, but when he plays as a number 8, he doesn't. He's better. Like he's better up front.
Yeah, yeah. I think the problem with him is I think is his lack of pace. I think he's too clumsy, man. I mean, I'm sorry to say, as a fans that we used to watch his gameplay, he's very clumsy. The guy is clumsy, and then the amount of balls he loses the ball, bro. It's very dangerous, man. It gives me heart attack. It gives me heart attack. Player runs past him, by the way. I mean the opponent, run
Yeah,
past our midfield.
yeah,
That's the
I know.
truth. When he starts the game, when he starts, and this is terrible, man. Seriously.
No, but do
You
you know
should
what?
not be you should not be losing the ball as a midfielder. Like, come on. I mean, at times, there are times that midfielder might lose the ball. Yes, all
Yeah,
the best player in the world does loses the ball, but for Marino's case, it's frequently. It's frequently.
yeah,
Every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he's gonna lose the ball.
yeah. I
In,
know, I know.
in,
It is a strange one. He is a bit clumsy, but do you know what? In my head, I also think I just think him having an opportunity to play with Zubimendi again. That I'm not saying it won't make it will make a difference. Obviously, he's still going to be clumsy to a certain degree, but they'll probably have a better relationship than what he would have had with Partey or Jorginho, right? So it'd be good to see them play together. I don't have they played together yet? Like for I don't know. Because it's either been No Garden Rice or No Garden Marino. I'm not too sure if they've played together or not. So it will
Yeah,
be
but Nogard and Merino should never play together. I mean, the preseason we have seen it. I mean, it doesn't click together, man. It doesn't click together. I mean,
I know, but
if we are playing Merino, we rather play him with Zubimendi or Rice. I
yeah,
think Nogard needs to play with Zubimendi or Rice. Nogard and Merino so far I'm telling
yeah,
you. I mean, it
yeah,
doesn't click together. Man. It doesn't click together. I mean, see, I think what Merino reminds me is, or even Nogard is, this is a kind of a player that we will keep on the bench. And suppose, and take an example, we are literally, on the front run. We are in a match. It's 60, 65 minutes. We are like 3-0, 4-0 up. And then yeah,
yeah,
we other games are coming up. We need the first team players to take a rest. Then we can throw them in.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you do the defense work, block. You do you wish you defend, and then if there is chance you break through and then yeah do on the transition. I think
yeah.
they're that kind of player.
No, no, no,
So,
no. No, I get that. I get that. But to be fair, Marino's also a good player to come off the bench and probably push like literally basically on the left hand side you can put him with Rice or something like that, and he will just like be in and out of the box or play as a second striker behind like Gokeres or Havertz. Do you get what I mean? And
True. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with totally agree with that. And then yeah, given the fact about, I also want to talk about this Calafuri thing that you have said it before. Yes, he was brilliant, man. I think he didn't need a foot wrong. There was a moment where he should have not have done that risky pass to Martinelli because Martinelli was way out of position to receive the ball,
what
and then
who did that?
it was Calafuri. Remember, he passed the ball in a very dangerous position. Martinelli was literally,
Oh yeah.
you know. And then Athletic Bilbao player, I forgot the name, and he just came on and had a weak shot, and then Vaya caught a shot. That was the dangerous situation. And then overall part of the game that Calafuri did was quite well. He was winning the ball, he was hustling, and then he was. I think what Calafuri was doing was he was doing all things. He was coming inverted. He was cutting inside a couple of times. And then good thing was he was overlapping and he was interlapping. I mean the chemistry between him and Martinelli was quite good. Martinelli at times at the start was quite off, but as game went on that after
Yeah,
the 20 minutes,
but
him Martinelli, and given the fact that Eucharist used to go to the left side, the connection is there. I mean, yeah,
yeah,
it was impacting a lot, man. Yeah.
exactly. But this is the another thing, right? How many times has like I don't think there's been no more than 10 to 15 times that Calafiori and Martinelli have played together. I don't think there's been no more than 15 times. So
And
this is
no
what
more than 15. No more than
yeah, but
15.
this is what I'm trying to say. And now Gokeres likes to come to the left. And there were times where I was thinking to myself, Gokeres, what are you doing on the left? But that's his play. That's his play. But also it'll be a case of if you're gonna go to the left, Martinelli come into the middle. Do
Yep,
you get
yep.
what I mean?
Switch
Yeah.
sides, Yep.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. So, but like everyone says, it will take a while for that understanding. And Calafiori, I look, I'm not gonna lie to you, I love Calafiori. And not a lot of people like Calafiori because he's a bit of a risk taker, but I think at the same time, if we complain about the way that Arsenal play from the aspect of we're too robotic, Calafiori takes that away. Do you get what I mean? He literally takes that away, and that's to me, and that's what I want to see him taking that away and being a bit of what should I say, rogue, so a bit more more of a risk taker, giving us more opportunity to score. I love that about him. I love that about him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely true, man. Colorful, but the things that we are looking into the perspective. I think the only thing that I want him to improve is at times don't get bullied and be more smarter and defensively. That's the area I'm a little bit concerned. At times he gets
Yeah, I
off guarded
agree.
a lot. Yeah, that is the area. But offensively, man, yes, very good. See,
But
remember
look,
the last season, the goals
yeah,
that he was scoring, 3 or 4 goals. All the goals were quality goals.
yeah, exactly.
All the goals were quality goals.
Yeah,
He
hundred
can
percent.
finish. He can finish. He can finish.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, his shooting is good. I mean, and then his passing is quite good. He takes some risks. And there was a game against Forest last season, away from home. He went inside, cut inside, he spun it up, and he had a curling shot. But unluckily, it hit the bar. We could have won that game
yeah,
last season. Remember that goal? He tripped and had a shot. I mean, he's quite attacking minded, to be honest.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, man. Overall, was a very good game, and then yeah, I'm very happy that Ukraine scored a goal. Given the fact that all these media and outlets are coming on Ukraine's head, to be honest, But yeah, I'm happy that he scored. Yeah, I know it will take some time, to be honest. Lots of things needs to be improved, but I think remember the thing that we talked about the Villarreal game, that we need to get in the system where Arteta should try to change his tactics and allow Ukraine to get more into it. I think good thing is that it literally worked out the previous night. He was getting more involved in the game, and I was
yeah.
very happy with it. I was very happy with it.
This is what I'm saying, and this is literally what I love to see. And I think where that Arteta's got more options, where Arteta's got more options, we will see much more of it. Do you get what I mean? Much
Very
more.
true, very true, very true. Yes, yes, yes. Gyökeres will be unreal. When he comes with his fitness, because I think people are forgetting about it. He took a lot of care not training with the squad. I mean, given the fact that he came a little bit late to us, even
Yeah,
on his Sporting times. Remember, he was revolting against Sporting. He was not even turning up on training.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yes,
Yeah,
it is a reason. The couple of games he was like a little bit lost. To be honest, it was bound to
yeah,
happen, man.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
bound to happen.
yeah. This is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it just, I just think, like AFC always said, big up AFC always. Gokares will be unreal when he's fully fit, and I think that was one of the things. Fun we've always mentioned that we were missing a striker, and I think if he was here last year, he would have fundamentally made a massive difference to our squad. But of course, we had a lot of injuries, so it was again it was also difficult from the way that we would play anyway. But yeah, so I'm really happy with the way the team performed, but we can't get carried away. Atletico Bilbao wasn't a great team, and they're not a great team, you know.
Hey, by the
And
way, can I tell you something? Where was the William brothers, mate? Where was the William brothers?
this
Inaki William and Nico William, the older brother and younger brother. I thought that both those wingers will cause trouble, but boy, they were nowhere to be seen.
No, they got locked up. They were locked like literally. We locked them up. Like Williams couldn't get a chance. But this is the thing. You got but please remember, right? Williams is a good player. He's still a good player. But when you're coming up against quality teams, yeah, and Arsenal is a very quality team, yeah, you won't have a chance. When he plays for when he plays for Spain, bro, you got to remember, Spain is a different level of a team. So yeah, so he's able to show, and he's with the players who have technical ability to get him that space. Like Lamine Lamar, like literally, he will move and he will drag two defenders with him. He will always drag someone with him, or Pedri, whoever's playing, because
Yeah, Petri, they've got Pavin Ruiz, Rodri, Zubimendi. They've got
thank you.
quality around them. Man. Yeah,
That's what I was
they've
going
got
to say.
quality around them.
And they will always make that space, which then will give the opportunity for Williams to do is just run, cross it in, or cut in, take a shot, or something like that. So don't be fooled. The quality. There's a player in there. 100% there's a player in there. But unfortunately, when you come against really quality teams, or weak left back, or weak yeah, left back, yeah, and weak left back, no, right back. Sorry, yeah, weak right back. You will see where um it won't shine. And the thing is, you got to remember as well, he's really good, but I think the Premier League will be too rough for him. I don't think he has the he's obviously got the technical ability, but I don't think he's the right build for the Premier League. You get what I mean? So, and this is the reason why I think we talk about Rodri. I think Rodri has got the right balance, and I think someone like Liao of that structure, even Lookman, like Lookman's been in the Premier League before. I know he didn't have a really successful time at the Premier League, but he played at Everton. So it was Everton he played for. I think it was Everton he played for.
Fulham,
So
Fulham. I think he played for Fulham. Yeah,
was it
he
Fulham?
did. Yeah, he did play for Fulham by the way. And then they got relegated, and then he was playing for Leipzig. Yeah.
Oh, probably you might be
Was with
right.
Leipzig, and then yeah, I think he came on loan with Fulham, and then I don't know where he went back, and then yeah, he joined Atalanta, literally become their hero, and now they want him to get rid of him. So yeah, that's
I
the
remember.
scenario.
Yeah, I remember when he was criticized for missing a penalty, and I was
Yeah,
like,
last season, yeah, last season, yes.
yeah, I was like, is that even right? Should that even be the case? It's like, come on, man. He's had a fantastic what he's done for your team. He's been absolutely fantastic, and now you want to criticize him in this way? It just didn't make sense.
Yeah, man, and then they have to remember he helped Atalanta win a European trophy in their
Bro,
whole
he
club
dragged
career.
he dragged them through it. He dragged them through it. Yeah,
I
he
mean,
did
yeah,
play.
I mean, They had they had a full team combination. Yes, kudos to that. They have a good set of team. Yes, Kamaka was there here and there, but again he was there along with them. And on the
Yeah,
final, when it mattered a lot, he scored hat trick.
yeah,
Scoring hat
yeah,
trick in final, that's different, man. Yeah,
yeah,
he scored a
yeah,
hat trick and then won them a trophy. And then he's the top scorer for Atlanta despite missing that penalty. You know,
yeah. So
so yeah.
if you, I'm just going to share my screen quickly. Um, Let me know if you can see it or not. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah, I can see your screen, man. I can see your screen.
Can you see the text that I'm showing you? No, maybe you can't see
No,
it.
no, I can't see your text. I can see the text.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. I thought I was presenting my screen. Um, Now I try to present my screen, but it's not working. I don't know why. Um, I tried to share my screen, but it didn't work. But anyway, he did play for Everton at one point. He
Okay,
played.
okay, okay. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. I'm not there. Yeah.
he played for Everton. He went to RB Leipzig, and he signed for them, and then went on loan to Fulham and Leicester City. Then in 2022, he went to Atalanta.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
93 games, 39 goals, which is a fantastic record.
yeah,
But
yeah. Very, very true. Very true.
if you look prior to that, he didn't really have a great
No, 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 no. Not that much. Not that much. I mean, the quality
yeah.
was there, but not hitting the ground. But yeah, I think he found his foot. Maybe he found his aura. To be honest, on in Italy. So yeah, Italy is a good league. Syria is a good league. Nonetheless, and yeah, it's good that he's shining over there. I think he's
Oh
27, so yeah, about time he moved to a bigger ground. I think
no,
so far Inter, it's Inter that's interested in him, but Atlanta wants more money. See that's the case with Italy football right now. They want more money. Inter Milan is offering 40 million euros. That's the maximum they're offering. Atlanta is holding out for 60, 65 million euros. So
no, no,
no
no.
Italian club is gonna pay that money. They're not that
Yeah,
rich.
no, not at all. And the thing is, if they do want to get rid of him, like it depends how they feel, isn't it? Because it'll be a case of 100% they want to get rid of him, which great, get rid of him. But at the end of the day, what they want, they're not gonna get.
Nope, nope, nope. Until and unless the Saudis came in for him with that money and then he decides to leave.
But
That's the only thing.
yeah, I don't think he would want to go Saudi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. No, no. What I meant to say was, if you want to leave, if you want to join Saudi, then I mean, that's where
Oh yeah,
Atlanta
yeah,
can get the
yeah,
money. If he wants to join.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah, man, absolutely, man. Yeah, the game overall, like I said before, the William brothers absolutely nullified. And then funny thing, Inaki William was sucked off, on the first half, and then
Yeah, because
Nico
he was
Williams
poor.
shifted from left to right. He was shifted to the right wing. And then funny enough, he struggled against Timber. Arteta took off Calafori, put in Rice,
Yeah.
White, and he put Timber on the left. It was funny. And then, bro, on the right side, he disappeared.
See, see how much, see how much of a difference it made. So much of a
Yeah.
difference. It made so much a difference, man. I was really, really happy. I was like, Arsenal have now the flexibility to do what he wants to do. Do you get what I mean? Definitely.
And then
Definitely.
regarding our defensive partnership, given the fact that Timber is back and then he was subbed off rightfully, I think he was subbed off a little bit late because see from now on I want Arteta to manage the squad right now because remember Timber is coming out from a long-term injury. We cannot literally burn him out.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we can see the difference when Pen White plays. People will say about the Pen White and Saka relationship. Yes, okay, fine. But let me tell you, Timber is gonna start no matter what, the moment he comes in. But
Yeah,
there's a
no.
difference. Ben White and Saka link is very, very good. He overlaps a lot, and then we can
Yep.
see Ben White is a better passer.
Yeah.
Timber on
Oh,
the other hand, people don't realize. People say that Timber is better defensively. Yes, but it doesn't mean that Timber don't go attack. He literally joins the attack. I mean, if you look into the game, Timber literally joins the attack. But the difference is what I see and then what I've assessed so far. Ben White overlaps a lot. Timber literally joins in as an attacker. He's
Yeah.
literally in the box, like crossing, like even on the second half, he nearly scored. If he reached his head, he from Ben White's cross, he should have scored that goal.
A
He's
hundred.
ready to
Oh,
go.
yeah, you should have. You should have.
Timber is that kind of a player. He likes to he likes to charge in. So yeah, that's a very very big difference, man. Yeah,
Yeah, hundred
and
percent.
then And then Mosquera came on. I was happy to see Skelly came on. All the subs did very very well. And then yeah, one year he came on. And then Noni Matugu was doing quite well. That cross was very very good. Said that Eucharist couldn't hit a second. I thought that it was going in, man. The diving header that he did.
Yeah, do you know what? It hit the post like literally where
Yep,
that
yep.
literally I was right. I was literally right. In I was right in front of him. Literally right in front of him. Um, and I was just like, oh my god, because we would have saw the goal straight in front of us. I was just like, he should have scored that. But end of the day, it was tough. But yeah, I know I can't wait for Gokares to get in full flow because he's going to be absolutely fantastic. And the thing is, you got to
Yep.
remember, but look at the players that Arteta brought on and who he could bring on. Do you get what I mean? Versus what he had last year, Sterling coming on, um, or bringing no one on.
Yeah, yeah. There was a time where we were playing Train at left wing from the bench.
This is what I'm trying to say. So like to me, the players that he brought on is much more flexible. He's got so much opportunity to like, yeah, boom, he can do this, he can do that. So formations will change 100%, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Anyway, no, this thing. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Yeah, and then what AFC always have said, Liverpool pace for game is definitely something Arsenal needs to match. Yes, see, Liverpool are quick. Yes, we all know that. That's their style of
Uh,
game. They're
you
just
know,
rebel. Yeah,
yeah,
we're not that slow. Even we are not that slow. But the difference between Liverpool and Arsenal at the moment, see, when it comes to technical ability, we are similar to them. Defensively, we are. See, let me tell you, just my preference. Defensively, we're kind of the same, but I think we're a little bit better. We have got better depth. Our midfield, I think we have got better technical ability. We have got a better technical player
no,
in that
yeah,
midfield compared to Liverpool. The difference between us and them is that attack. Liverpool attack are far more
no,
ruthless, a little
no,
bit more
yeah,
creative, and then a little bit they're clinical. That's the difference. They score goals.
no, no, no,
And
no,
we are
no,
not consistent enough in scoring goals. That's the only difference.
yeah.
Overall,
You know what? Yeah, I think you're right because on a transition, they're fantastic. Honestly, like a TK quality. Like some of the stuff that he was doing was fantastic. Honestly, some of the stuff he was doing was fantastic. Obviously, Silo's a bit quiet. Gakpo, I like Gakpo. I actually wanted to come to Arsenal at one point, and I think we were interested in him. He's very very strong, and like I love Gakpo, and I love what he does. Obviously they got Salah. Who else did they got up front? I can't remember who else they up front, but yeah, on the transition they're really really quick. And you got to remember, yeah, there was no McAllister where he didn't start the game, and there was no Gravenberch. So when those guys come back, they are gonna be much stronger and a much of more of
yep, yep,
aggressive.
yep. I mean the Liverpool midfield. If you look into it, the more technical player, the player with more technical ability is McAllister. He's more technical, given the fact that he's not even a six, but he can play as a deep line playmaker. I mean that was surprising. I think Gravenberg, given the fact that he has found his form, but I think for me, I think Gravenberg is more or less like I think Liverpool midfield. Besides from McAllister, if you look, Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, or Gravenberg, they're like all power and pace.
Yeah,
No, they're power and pace, run, run, run. They can sprint, press, press, press. That's the type of midfield that Liverpool is. And
yeah,
yeah, I think that brings a different dimension. To be honest, I think words is they have here that creativity and then that attacking output. They
no,
suppose like for that goal, but I think suppose like has been not been hitting that insane number of output that he used to have before. But yeah, overall he's a
yeah,
runner. Not they're like industrious midfielder. They run a lot.
yeah, exactly. and they're really really good at pressing and everything. Like you said, they're good. They're the good pressing unit. They're all pressed together. Um, and to be honest, with any team, that's what you want to see. Why everyone constantly pressing together, and then once the press get the ball, then again, to me, is the transition. Their transition is fantastic, and
Very
yeah, very,
dangerous.
and you could see in the first half how dangerous they were. They were really really dangerous, and like from my perspective, it was like I think what they would do, they'll blow teams away in the first half, and that's the way I saw it. That's why I saw Liverpool. Right, they're gonna blow teams in the first half. So it's down to the teams in the first half to manage that front three, front four, including Wirtz as well. Definitely to manage that. Second half, the Crystal Palace manager, I can't remember his name, but he done well.
Flat.
Yeah, he done well at the tactical changes because I think 34 minutes he brought on that guy with the blonde hair. I can't remember his name.
I didn't watch the game. Yeah, I will not
Oh, you
know.
didn't,
I didn't
oh,
watch the game. Yeah.
oh, you didn't watch it.
Yeah, I was literally outside. I came
Oh,
back and then by the time I reached, I was a little bit tired. So yeah, I
oh,
decided not to watch the game. Yeah.
oh, okay, but yeah, tactically they changed it in the second half, and honestly, they dominated the second half. Liverpool had nothing to offer them. Their pressing was really really good. I think who else was good? Saar is an engine. He can go up and down, up and down, up and down. And I said to myself, that's the kind of player that any team that will benefit from. Mateta was aggressive as usual, 6'4", strong, got pace. Um, and I think what's his name was a busy man. Um, Allison was a busy man. Van Dijk didn't look really good in it against the pressure that he was receiving. But like I said, I don't know if I think I put in a group, but Liverpool fans are saying that he had an illness, and that's the reason why he wasn't playing well. I'm just like, look, you can't classify this defeat based on a defender being ill. I don't want to hear it. I don't care.
If you want the player to be the best defender in the world, this is not an excuse, man.
Yeah,
Considering no Van Dijk is the best defender at the moment, these
yeah.
excuses are not applicable.
This is what I'm
No.
trying to say, and this is what I'm trying to say. It's like, what are you telling me? I was like, no, 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 no. Don't give me all that. It's all like, and Liverpool, that any team that loses the Community Shield, they say to you it was pre-season. I said, listen, okay, look, we know. Look, you can say it's pre-season all you want, but the world is watching this game. This game is not pre-season. Like this is the final game, final game of pre-season that everybody watches because they see the champions of England versus the FA Cup holders, and this is the big game. If it wasn't a big game, there wouldn't be a massive shield. It wouldn't be at Wembley. You wouldn't see the players walking up the stairs and gaining this shield. You wouldn't get runners up medal. You wouldn't get anything. So this is not a preseason. So I back Arteta. It's a trophy. I don't care. It's a trophy. It is a trophy. So but yeah, no, so Liverpool fans are very, very salty, which I understand to a certain degree. But look, end of the day, any club would want to win it. Despite what anyone says, every club would want to win it. If Arsenal win it again, were in it again, I would want Arsenal to win it. I'm not going to say it's a pre-season. No, it's not. The world's watching you. Like Liverpool's pre-season games. Did anyone watch it? Did anyone care? No. Do you get what I mean? No,
So
no.
you're talking about this preseason thing. And the funny thing is, I feel like, Arsenal's preseason is the most popular one, maybe. I mean, even the non-Arsenal fans watch Arsenal's preseason. No, the moment we lose the game, boom.
No, but they no. Listen, you got listen. Look here. You got to remember, they watch us just to watch us lose. You know what they call it? The hate alongs. That's what it is. It's the hate along, and that's what everybody wants to see. Arsenal implode, lose. They want to see is Arsenal going to get better? Stuff like that. And you know what? Not everybody's been impressed with our preseason, and I don't think we ourselves have been impressed with our preseason. We haven't been
Definitely.
fantastic, and you can see Arteta has, but to be look, Arteta has he has done things. He has tested players, played him in different positions. Obviously, Norgard, he played him quite a bit. Um, Downing, to see Downing how his ability is. He's even played Reese a couple of times. No, so Arteta has played, even though he's played the same formation, he has played a lot of a rotation. He's rotated quite a few players, and then obviously we need that to kind of see what everyone's ability is to see how they're going to play, which totally makes sense. But looking at this game that we played, we played good. The pivot again, Rice and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, I
it,
think
it,
the problem with us was losing that game against Spurs and then the back-to-back lose against Villarreal. I think the game that literally annoyed most of our fan base. I think that was the thing. But given the fact that we have replied with a strong reply against Athletic Bilbao, I think
yeah,
yeah, we are looking forward to the season, man. We are looking. It's next week, probably. Premier League is starting.
yeah. And this is the thing. Like, look, I never ever want to lose to Spurs. Yeah, but I would rather lose a preseason to Spurs than losing to them in the league. Do you get what I mean? Or any other competition within the season where it's not preseason. Do you get what I mean? Like I understand why everybody was frustrated, but to me, it's like again, this kind of game is preseason, and that didn't bother me. But again, haters will hate, and you will get hate alongs all the time. You go on YouTube, you type in Arsenal hate along. There's about 10, at least 10 channels who've got Arsenal hate along, including some channels with Arsenal fans in it.
Yep. Very true, very true. And then, by the way, Richard, well, we also want to talk about this Rice and Zubi partnership. The game that I was watching, I think you were there on live. We could see we were literally playing as a back three. We were playing high press, like it was like Ben White, Timber, and Colorful was literally going up front, and then it was like at times you used to see previous time we used to see as a back three. At times it's Partey that's dropped deep in the middle, and then
Yeah,
Saliba
yeah,
and Gabriel is there. This time
yeah,
there was a kind of switch. It was Zubimendi coming deep, collecting the ball, or at times Zubimendi will go a little bit ahead, and then what was that? Rice was coming deep. It
yeah,
was good to watch, man. It was good to watch
yeah.
the way we were
And
playing it.
yeah, bro, it was really, really good to watch. And like I said previously, yeah, I was saying, yes, Muttley, what's happening?
Pick up,
Um,
pick up, pick up, pick up.
yeah, big him up.
Madly. No problem,
You can still
no
jump in if you
problem.
want to. You get me? Yeah,
If you want
but
to jump in, there's a link, man. There's a link here. Yeah, Brother Madli, yes, there's a link in my text. You can join through this link if you want to join me in this panel. Yeah.
yeah, and like the double pivot was fantastic, and I think, and we've said that, and this is the first time we've seen Zubimendi and Rice play this together for at least 60 minutes. Was it 60 minutes? I think they played for, and it looked good. Zubimendi got man in the match. It looked fantastic, and I know what people are going to say. People are going to say if Zubimendi doesn't play, uh, don't play Norgard. But I think Norgard's a good player. He's got more pace than obviously what Jorginho had, and I think he'll be good. But like I said, double pivot work.
Very true. So, and then this is what I was trying to say to my other friends also. Like technically, if we look by the profile of the player, I think okay, Brother Mutli, we are in for about more than an hour. Hour and 7 minutes we have been in for, and
Yeah,
we'll be here for now sometime. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Uh, anyway, the thing that we were talking about it. if you look by the profile of the player, I think when it comes to physicality and the style of the play, Knockout plays, it's quite similar with Partey. I mean, on a technical level, he's not better than Partey, that's for sure. He's, let's be real, Knockout is nowhere near. Yes,
Oh
and
no,
then
no,
if
no,
we
no
come,
God. No, yeah, no God. Come on, no. No,
Partey
no,
is
no.
Partey. He's a different style of player. Shout
Correct,
out to
correct.
Partey. He was our brightest player during our difficult times.
Yeah,
And then if you look Martin Zubimendi's style of play, that's what we want Jorginho to do it. Jorginho can do it, controlling the tempo. He's that kind of player, controller.
yeah, yeah.
Zubimendi is a controller, but we can see the difference. He is Jorginho with legs. He is Jorginho with legs to run. That's the
100%,
difference.
100%,
Because
100%.
people are saying about Jorginho being old and he don't like come on. Even during his prime, Jorginho is not a runner. He don't have that
Yeah,
pace.
yeah,
He don't have
100%.
the pace. Even you can watch during his prime days and early days in Napoli. Even at the age of 23, 24, no, the man cannot run.
No,
Jorginho is not a
yeah,
man with athleticism. Yes, but we can see Zubimendi. I mean, he might not be that extremely strong guy, but I mean, he's quick. He's got the stamina, and the tempo that he do, very, very good. And then I like the way that Zubimendi was playing, man. He literally controlled the game. He
bro.
literally controlled the game.
Zubi is a I again I love Zubi I love him so far and how he like again I'm not gonna lie I didn't watch him in Real Sociedad. I didn't care for I didn't watch him. Do you get what I mean? So it was a case of obviously when we were linked to him, then I started to kind of watch him and see how he plays, and I thought, okay, cool, he's not bad, but I didn't see what everybody was going crazy about him initially. But being there at the Emirates to see him properly play, yeah, he is he's good.
Yeah, I think for me, I've seen him play. To be honest, I don't watch that La Liga game that much, given the fact that I have lack of time. I cannot
Yeah,
watch all the games. We're all human beings, but I have seen him play. For since 23, 24, 24, 25. I've seen him play. To be honest, and then I was saying, I would say good player. But again, if he comes to a bigger club, when we play like a lone six, can he do it? That was my question mark.
mm,
So far, he's doing well. Now it's about time he does that in Premier League because by the start of the season it's gonna be a different game.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
long
yeah.
it may continue with this kind of from the way if Zubimendi plays like that throughout the season, then boy, we're in for the money. We are in for the money. The
Oh,
tackles that he's
100%.
making, the reception that he's making, and positioning by the way, and then the way he's picking up the ball, the passes that he's doing, it was crazy. And then the assist that he had that cross, my goodness, first touch, man, he didn't even
Yeah.
touch and control. The moment Saka passed it to him, cross, boom.
And
It
the
was a
thing is,
good one.
yeah, 100%. And I think I think um I think that's going to be a normal thing for him. Like any opportunity, swing the ball in, cause that chaos, cause that trouble. Like literally, and that's what we want from him, right? And to get opportunity for people like Rice to running, Gokares and Martinelli, because when you get Zubimendi, he's just going to whip it in straight away. He's got a good control of the ball, good crossing, and when he whips it in, if you know Zubimendi, he's going to do that. So, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man, absolutely, 100%, 100%. And yeah, it was joy to watch the Romania, man. Given the fact that Lingard was very, very good, and yeah, just hope that we perform consistently. That's it. I mean, be more consistent in the final third because so far the defense have led us far so far. The defense are doing their job.
Mm, mm, mm,
Now
mm,
this
mm.
season, I hope and pray. I hope and pray. We hit the ground running. We kill the game. Boom. Kill the
Yeah.
game. The moment we have the chance, boom, score the
No,
game.
yeah.
Especially against
Yeah.
the team.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that was the problem with Havertz. That was the problem with Havertz because see, the pressure that Havertz is gonna get was bound to happen because first he was playing for Chelsea. Second, we paid 65 M for him. That's a lot of money that we have paid to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Third, he is the highest wage earner. The pressure will be there. And given the fact that he does score a goal, he does performs well, pressing and all. But again, there are times where Havertz annoys us. He misses those chances.
Yeah, I know.
There's a half chance passes here and there. He misses. I mean, that's the thing. But again, like you have said it before, him coming from the bench, Martinelli, Matueki, if we get a left winger, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Maybe they can be a better player from the bench. Martinelli can be a dangerous player from the bench.
Yeah, and but by the way, today watching the game, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool, um, I wouldn't say Eze is a left. Eze is not the guy for the left.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not. He's not like I love Eze, but he's not the guy for the left. And that's what if we want Eze, just know he would have to play in a 10. He would have to play in a 10. You
Yep, yep,
cannot
yep.
play him on the left. Because to me, obviously Eze is quick and everything else, but he's not a Martinelli quick. And
Mm.
and what you would want, obviously, he's a very intelligent football player and everything else, which I totally understand. But he isn't on the left. I think to me, it would be like another Trossard. Technical abilities there, good mindset and everything else. But we would want someone with pace and that ability. Do you get what I mean? Someone with pace
Mhm.
and that ability. So, but yeah, man, it's just yeah, it's just
Yeah, yeah, you're very true. You're very true on that. I mean, I still he, like said it before, he can play on both sides, but playing him on the wings, I think it limits his option. I mean, it takes away his strong point. And like you have
yeah.
said, when he plays centrally, that's where he gets dangerous. He
Thank you.
can create chaos. He brings
It's
that storm to the opposition. He's
yeah,
direct.
yeah,
People.
exactly. So to me, I just want to. I know every Arsenal fan is calling for Eze, but I just want everyone to be careful on what they say because it's going to be a case where you're going to say, "Oh, Eze, what's he doing? Drop Odegaard." Do you get what I mean? Everyone's going to say, "Drop Odegaard, don't play Ranieri," and all that. Everyone's going to start saying that, but I'm just saying we've got to be careful. It's like, what do we want first? Do you want a left winger or do you want someone like Eze?
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Very
Eze
true,
is
very
going to
true.
play in the mid. Don't play him on the left. Don't play him on the left. He has to play in the middle. That's
Mm-hmm,
what I say. So every
mm-hmm.
Arsenal
Exactly,
fan,
exactly.
if anyone listening, everyone's got to be like kind of you got to be realistic and what you want from this. Um, and should he be playing in the left or should he be playing in the center? And if you're going to play him in the center, you're going to be dropping the captain Odegaard, and I cannot see that happening.
We cannot see that happening. And then you're spot on that side. I mean, see, we can have that money, yeah. We can sell the dead woods now, yeah. I think Berta can help us to sell the dead woods. We can suppose say we got Rodrigo on loan. Take an example. Just take an example. We got Rodrigo on loan, and then say we poured in Eze. Okay, cool. We've got a squad. Okay, cool. In on paper it looks okay. Wow, but like you said it before, how do the manager manage it? Yes, it's up to Arteta to manage the squad, but again, see, we can play two attacking midfielders together. Yes, we can do that. Yes. Now we can okay, fine. Odegaard, you play on the RCM, and then yeah, Eze, you play as an LCM. Go with all
Yeah.
attack. Odegaard can do the link up. He does it very, very well. Eze, you can run. But again, who plays on that six? Is it gonna be Rice? Is it gonna be Zubi? Yeah,
Or
then
no
we have
one.
got Nogard, we have got Merino. That's the
Perfect.
problem.
And no. That's not a problem. It's the perfect
Yeah.
situation that we want to be in. It's the perfect situation that we want to be in.
All right.
And
Gonna
to
motivate
me,
there. Hey, hey. Hello, hello.
Right then.
Hello,
yes,
Mudli.
mate. How's it
You
going?
right, yeah? Oh, yeah, you right?
Yeah,
Good, you
man.
good? How is the
Good
life
to
as a
see you,
father, by
bro.
the way? Hope all good. Your
It can
daughter's
be
all
hard
good.
work at times.
Got you,
Other
man. Got
times
you,
it's
man.
easy. Other times it's easy. You can't complain because they do sleep quite a lot. But the new baby
Mhm.
stage now, it's like every 3 or 4 hours they want to eat. So it's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
some days it's better than others, isn't it? It's just how it is, man.
But the question
Yeah,
is,
man, yeah.
are you the one getting up?
We're sharing it. We're
Are,
just sharing it.
are you
Yeah, we're
sharing it?
sharing it.
Yeah.
So the
Make sure you.
missus has been doing the nights. I've been doing the days because
Uh,
the
All
miss
right.
she had an emergency C-section, so she couldn't do much with the stomach. So obviously, I've been doing
oh,
more of the cleaning and stuff during the day and all that stuff. So on the night, she's been doing it. So yeah, we're sharing it. It's all right, man.
no, man. That's good, man. Honestly, again, congratulations because
Thank you
having a
very much.
child, yeah, having a child, man. It's like it's in obviously Naga. You don't have no children just yet, right? Or do you?
No, you don't. No.
Okay, but you know what? It's like a different type of love, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like,
it's totally
yeah,
different, man.
it's totally different, and you think, oh wow, it's just like, and then the child gains his own characteristics, and his own little character, and it's growing and growing. You're thinking, wow, what's going on? Do you get what I mean? So,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
different,
man.
man.
Honestly,
It's
yeah,
kind of like unexplainable as well because obviously I had a daughter. I don't know what do you have a girl, boy, or
yeah, both,
oh, you got both. So the moment you
yeah,
see the child for that first moment, it's just like it hits you in it, sort of thing.
yeah,
As a man, I think
yeah.
it's
Honestly, yeah,
probably different for the women. Obviously, they're growing the baby inside them. But for me, the moment I see Aurelia, my daughter, I was just like bloody hell! Like it's just boom, it hits you straight away.
yeah, it hits you, and don't forget, you need to get a shotgun ready, mate.
Yeah, no, definitely. I already said that. I said that to the missus straight away.
Yeah, you get a shotgun ready,
Yeah,
mate.
maybe,
It's like,
Need
maybe
to
my
start
time will
getting
come
gym
later
now.
on. Yeah. Maybe my time will come later on after 10 years, maybe. Yeah.
yeah, man. Did you get what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah,
man. So
man.
yeah. But by the way, do all the viewers here. If you're new to it, please subscribe and smash the like button. And
Yeah, thank
yes,
you, man.
follow Good TV. By the way, he have a channel going around. So yeah, please sub to his channel. Gunnar Mutli. That's the name of his channel. So yeah, you can subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And obviously, gonna when you're ready to kind of start streaming again, we're gonna jump on and just
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just go
definitely,
and,
bro.
and just go and just go and smash it, grow, and just grow the channels. It's all about growing the channels. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. I kind of just left it from when we found out we were having a baby last year. Just before then, I lost my granddad and I lost one of my dogs. So like, I was
Oh
kind of in
wow.
a bad
Sorry,
place, but then
yeah,
a happy place because then we found out we had the. So I just stopped streaming. Really, I just didn't do anything.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think I done a few videos for the last game just on my phone quickly, but I need to start getting the laptop back out and doing it properly because I got a proper gaming laptop just to stream and I've not used it
Oh,
properly.
serious.
Yeah, it's a wicked. It's an MSI one. It's proper good, like
Yeah.
£1,500 laptop, and I don't use it, so I need to start
Oh
doing it.
no, no, you got to use it. Is it the one of the colorful keyboards and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I've seen them.
good
I've
one.
seen them. They're powerhouses. Definitely powerhouses. But yeah. Did you watch the Arsenal game?
Yeah. It was. I quite enjoyed it, man. Good game. It was a good
The
game.
stage is yours.
I thought it was ironic that Gyökeres got a header for his first goal for Arsenal when everyone
Uh,
says he can't score headers. I
this is
thought
what
that was very ironic.
and this is the thing. And this is the thing. Yeah, when I was in, obviously I went to the game, and when I was in the crowd, I was like, you see, he can score a header, and everyone started laughing. Everyone's like, yeah, he can. But this is what I'm trying to say, because people say he can't score headers because he's never had to score a header, because the way that Sporting Lisbon play, they play
Yeah.
ball to feet. Do you get what I mean?
And
So
he's the more direct. He's sort of leading the line all the time for Sporting, wasn't he? He was. I see him against the game against City. He was on the left wing for one of the goals, and he cut in the Champions League. He went through to bang, and he scored a wicked goal. That's the sort of goals he scores, isn't it? He's not really getting the whip balls in.
yeah, exactly. And even when he played yesterday, he was it yesterday. Yeah, he was coming on the left.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, he was coming on the left. He's like, and he's comfortable on the left. And I was just saying to Naga that basically when he cuts into the left, I want to see Martinelli then running into the box.
Yeah, defo.
Do you get what I
Yeah,
mean? Not Martinelli just kind of still staying on the left. Like, be smart, do that rotation, like have that communication. And and also in my head, I was just like, what I want Martinelli to do is be rogue. Like, don't listen to the manager. Just
go do what you want.
yeah,
Yeah.
express yourself. Go and
Yeah,
express
defo.
yourself, because other players in different teams express themselves, and when they go and score constant goals, and that's what we want. And we want the Martinelli from old.
Yeah, we want the repeat from 2 seasons ago, therefore.
Yeah, 100%. It seems so it seems so long ago that the way we played. Do you get what I mean? And I remember we were blowing teams. It was crazy the way we were blowing teams away because
Therefore.
we had already won the game in the first half. It was just like, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Like what kind of team is this? But yeah,
I still do blame some of it on the obviously some of it's down to confidence. When your confidence is low as a player, we all know this. The best players in the world, if your confidence is low, you're not going to be performing as good as what you should be. We know this, but I still blame some of the thing down to the tactic with Arteta.
Oh yeah,
Because if you look from that season, 2022 season, we see a lot that Jesus used to come onto the left, Xhaka used to push up high on the left, so he created more space on the left. So players didn't know who to pick up. Now he asked he asked our wingers to stay right as far out as you can, touch the white line basically, and then you're going up against 2 or 3 players that are trying to shut you out of the game. It's just madness.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I saw something on Twitter, or it might be shared in one of these groups, right? That when Gyokeres was going up for a header, there was 2 men on Gyokeres. 2 players in Gyokeres, which then and left Saka on the right just by himself. And you see what I'm saying? And now that everyone knows we've got Gyokeres, it'll be like, actually, let's put pressure on Gyokeres, and then they'll forget, oh shit, Saka's just right here. And Saka's just like he's got that running. And or they'll on the left, they'll do the same thing with Martinelli. Like Martinelli will have a bit more freedom. So and that's what we want. And obviously, I know Havertz is now he's got bigger now, he's got more strength and everything else. But Havertz wasn't a menacing force like that Gyokeres is. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't menacing enough, and yeah, so he wasn't kind of as well. As I say, as
I was
strong.
surprised by his goal in that friendly because he shrugged him off for about 35, 40 yards and then still put the ball in it. I was like, bloody hell! So that gym work did work out.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. I think we were all shocked, but even though when he got into the box, it looked like he was going to fumble it for a minute.
Yeah, I weren't confident if I did that. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm not a Havertz hater because I think overall he has done well for us since he's come from Chelsea.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is he the man that's going to lead the line for a team? No, but like I heard you lot saying about the chances he misses. How do you say it? Ekatike, the Liverpool boy. He missed about 3 chances today after slotting the first one in. Some of the best strikers still miss chances. You know what I mean? So it's
100%.
just. I think with last year we highlighted his misses so much because we were missing so many players. We was in such a bad position at certain points of the season. So you highlight some of these. In the season where we were doing well, he led the line for us. He was slapping in goals. No one was crying about the goals he was missing then. You know what I mean? When we missed out by 1 game. And so it's just like...
Yeah. And how many fans then said, actually, I was wrong about Havertz?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I mean? And also another thing as well, you got to remember, and I was saying earlier, that Havertz has been leading the line all by himself.
Yeah.
He's played like so many games, you're thinking, he's going to burn out. He's going to be tired. The same way Saka, like, burnt out. Because every time that Arteta looked, we've seen so many times, Arteta looked in the bench, and it's like, oh my God, I've got no one to come on. Do you get what I mean? And then when he brings in Sterling, bruv, the guy like runs like a dinosaur and just like he just couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it.
I don't know why we loaned him in, bro. I really don't. We could have kept Nelson, and we would have probably used Nelson more than what we would have used Sterling. Because Sterling, there were so many games he should have come on, and he just didn't bring him on. It's crazy.
He was just warming the bench, yeah. He was just warming the bench, yeah.
Why wouldn't we drop him and then go for like a Rashford in January when he was going? We could have loaned in Rashford. We could have loaned in Asensio. There were so many players we could have loaned in January if you didn't want to buy no one.
And do you know what?
How many times we played Neto? Twice, 3 times? We could have just said, see you later, both of them. You know what I mean? And gonna got 2 more loans in January.
And that's another thing. Asensio, he was really good at Aston Villa when he went.
Come in hot.
Proper hot. Came in hot, and I thought this could have been a guy to help Arsenal play ball. I know he was older and everything else, but he would have done the job for us to a certain degree.
I reckon
Yeah,
we
he
would
was
have got
something about
Rashford and Asensio in
100.
January. We would have had
Asensio
a, te- a step up in
29.
tempo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Asensio is
another
29. He's not that extremely old. Yeah, 29.
old
He's
is he?
29 this year. Yeah, 29. Yeah,
29, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's not
yeah,
that
man.
old.
Yeah, he's not old, but
Yeah.
definitely.
And this is the thing where we say about Trossard, he played too many games last season because we had no one on the left, and obviously Martinelli was injured, and he played, and then we were criticizing him, but not realizing Trossard for us is an impact player.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He was like or he was like our Jota, our remember Liverpool had a player called Cout. It was like Cout. It was that kind of player to come on, impact, and just do what he's got to do. But it's but look, we've got a much better squad. Like even Madueke coming on yesterday, he looked decent.
I like the look of him.
He
Obviously,
looked
did
decent.
I want him? No. But so far, like he ended his holiday, he could have stayed on holiday for another 2 weeks. He's like, no, I'm coming back. He
Yeah.
shows you he's hungry. He wants to prove himself. You know what I mean?
Thank you. This is
Yeah,
what I'm trying
I
to say.
think I think the problem I think the problem with us right now is I think we are fed up at the moment. Like given the fact that he's another. I mean, see, if Matueke was playing for another team and we bought him, then we won't be complaining a lot. And given the
Yeah.
fact that it's Chelsea, yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
a lot of
problem. We
fans
have to
just
stop
won't
doing this
listen to
now,
him.
man. Yeah, we have to stop doing this now. I'm literally getting fed up of it. Like I used to talk. We used to talk on the group. We Arsenal Football Club are like that loving older brother, that takes care of his younger brother. The younger brother committed a crime, but instead of
Yeah.
him going to prison, it is it's like the older brother is cleaning up the mess for him. I'll go to the jail for you. That is
Yeah.
what Arsenal do at the moment. We're
Yeah.
literally cleaning up the mess. And then funny thing, they bought Keating from Dortmund for 48 million pounds. Few weeks later, we paid that same amount to Chelsea. See, they've balanced the book. They have literally balanced
God.
the book.
Do you know what? Do you
It's
know what?
mad, man.
You know what? With that, that's just frustrating. And like you said, Arsenal always go and get players from Chelsea. But I think Arteta did say a point that they have got they have got good players, but not the ones that we kind of picked up on.
I'll take a Cole Palmer from Chelsea. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%, 100%,
To be fair,
And you know what? I don't mind that we bought Havertz, but why did we say, yeah, there you go, 65 mil instant?
yeah, I
Haggle it a
think
bit, you know what I mean? Get him down a bit. He
yeah,
didn't have the best of couple of seasons at Chelsea anyway, and we paid the same sort of money they
yeah.
Yeah,
paid for him.
45 points,
It's
at
crazy.
least 45 million, yeah. And then
Yeah.
and then how did we even pay him 300k per week? Like it is crazy too. I mean, the guy was on what 130k per week at Chelsea. No, we should have offered a little bit more. No, 180, like under
Yeah,
200k. Yeah,
yeah.
whoa, 300k per week. Edu, like seriously, these guys have blood on their hand.
Yeah, but yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. So Arsenal should have, the way I see it with Arsenal, yeah, have a have a balanced wage structure. Like like okay. I'm not gonna say Man United because their wage structure is just mental. But something like Liverpool have a particular wage structure. They don't mess about. This is like the highest paid player is Salah, and anyone coming in unless they're world class like an Mbappe or anything, then they will match that salary. Other than that, everyone's on below that. No one should be like. To be fair, we said it for a while. Saka should be the most paid player in the Arsenal team because he has been our star boy, hasn't he? He's been
Yeah,
scoring
he's
loads of goals.
definitely the best player.
He's done everything, and then probably once his contract's been confirmed, he probably will be the most highest paid player at Arsenal. Do you get what I mean? But like
Yeah.
for the fact that Havertz is currently the highest paid striker, I'm a highest paid player. Sorry, I don't think that should ever be the case from Arsenal's perspective, and it was a poor decision to make him the highest paid player. I know we really wanted him. And the fact that we paid that sum of money we should have said the fact that we paid this amount of money, we then your salary should be reduced. But if you really want to come to us, then reduce your salary to a certain amount, and then we go from there.
He was on quite
Yeah,
high.
yeah. I mean,
He would have been on like 200 and something at Chelsea, I reckon.
And yeah, and I think
I think why we made him
yeah,
such a high wage.
yeah,
Because sure.
yeah.
Most
Because
players, when you leave one club to another, your wage gets better, innit? Not worse.
yeah, and then I think that was the problem because Chelsea were overpaying at one point because Chelsea's wage structures changed significantly, and I think that's one of the reasons why they go for younger at the moment.
Younger
Going for a lot of younger players.
Yeah, 150K per week. Yeah, that's the max. 150K.
Yeah, exactly. So and all the older players that they had, they were all on high wages. And obviously,
the old regime.
Yeah, exactly. And Chelsea, what they've
We
done.
sort of did that though. When we got rid of our, like when Arteta's come in, all them boys were on quite high wages. We got everyone on lower wages, and now like your Martinellis, your Sakas, all these boys, they're all on 200 grand plus now.
Yeah.
But they started off low, and then it's been building up.
Yeah, it has been building up. But
players like Norgard, he's not got high wages. There's Calafori's only in 100 and something. He's not quite high. You know what I mean? Compared to some of the other boys, but their next contract, they all will. Obviously not Norgard because he probably only have a year or two in him or change him. But someone like Calafori on his next contract, he'll probably get 200 grand a week. So
but the funny thing about Calafori, man, I mean, sorry to cut you off, guys, but the funny thing about Calafori, before joining Arsenal, he was on 12,000 per week at Colombia. But it was I mean, this is the thing about Edu, man. Why did we, pay him 10 times a week? We could have easily, paid him 70K per week as a starter's package. 70K per week.
Yeah.
We could have easily paid him 70K per week. But, we just not 10 times his wage, 120. Here you go, 10 times your wage, 120K per week.
Yeah, but you got to remember, look, California might have wanted to come to Arsenal, or you might not want to come to the Arsenal. But at the end of the day, it said that, look, I'm going to a new club, and like you said, is a new contract's going to be more. But I do think if it's 120 a week, that's a lot of money coming from 12K a week to 120. I think that's probably outrageous, really. I think someone coming in, that should be cost at least 80,000. Then if you have a successful time, then we'll bump up your wages based on your performances and everything else and give you a new contract. And again, if he still stays at Arsenal to a particular period of time, where you're going to bump him up to 200,000 a week is like not really. We shouldn't even be considering that.
Yeah, it is. I think it is what it is now, man. The club's going that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we've got no control over the wages. I just hope the players we do buy start becoming more successful. That's my main thing.
And the thing is, don't forget as well, our players are valuable now. So if we're going to sell them, we will get money for them.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah, and we'll make profit out of them. As you know, we've
just a problem right now with us is like we have been discussing on the previous stream, like for the likes of be it Nelson or likes of Zinchenko, for example, they're 120, 150K per week. That will be a lot for a mid-table team that is coming for him. Or for example, like AC Milan, or Dortmund. I mean, Dortmund, like F them, they're like a money-making club. But especially those clubs in Italy, they might agree to pay 20-25 M's for us, but they will not agree to pay that wage. That's the problem right now.
Yeah, just like what's his name? Rashford. No one's gonna pay. No one's buying him.
300 grand a week, no chance.
Do you get what I mean? So like Barcelona just paid a loan fee, and I think they're paying half of his salary, and that's sufficient. So and that's the ration, and that's the problem. Some teams are paying ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, unless the player decides to reduce the wage, unless the player decides to, okay, I will take a pay cut and go. But like, come on, the player is on, they're like 27, 28. They're on their prime age. So reducing the salary, it's not gonna be easy. Like, for example, like Luka Modric or Kevin De Bruyne, for example, he was on nearly 400K per week at City. But given the fact that for a very long time. They have achieved their fame. They have achieved a lot. They're going to a new country. I think how much he's on? 5 million per week. Sorry, not 5 million per week. 5 million per year at Napoli. This is the only scenario that the older players can take it.
Well,
But
look,
on their part, no, they're not gonna take that wage cut.
yeah, listen, Kevin De
Yeah,
Bruyne.
look at Party. He wanted an increase. We were like, no chance.
Yeah. By the way, Kevin De Bruyne scored 2 goals today.
Did he?
Yeah,
Crazy.
man.
Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, and speaking
And
about Rashford, he opened.
what's
he
what's
missed
made
open
about
goal.
what's made about Partey is that the guy joined Villarreal for 60K per week. See, that's the difference. 60K per week.
That's crazy, isn't it? Because now everything's come out public about his situation now, isn't it? Whereas before he was still sort of quiet. That's why now he's got no choice to take the 60 grand a week because no one
No,
ain't taking him.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
See, that's it. You know what?
Whether he's guilty or not, you know what I mean? No one ain't
The,
gonna pay you more.
the thing is that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy because you think of it, he's taking 60 grand a week, and I think when Arsenal wanted to kind of sign you again, you were talking about more money and all that kind of stuff.
220. Yeah, that's mad. And you're 30, and you've got that case over your head as well. That's amazing, crazy.
Yeah,
I'm glad. As much as I do like Party, and I think we will miss him. Obviously, instead of having Norgard, we could have still had Party in the squad, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But
Look,
I wouldn't give him more money. No chance.
No chance.
No,
but to me, I would have went for Polinia. Is it Polinia?
Yeah, he's a good little player, man.
Yeah, no. Is it Polinia or Paul?
I know you're about the one that went Bayern Munich.
Yeah, Bayern Munich. Now he's gone Tottenham.
Yeah. Is he gone Tottenham?
He's gone Tottenham.
Yeah, loan with option. Yeah, loan with option. No, loan.
Like, to me, I remember Arsenal wanting him a few years ago.
Yeah. We inquired about him, I think, at the start of the season, I heard. This summer transfer window, should I say. We did inquire about him, but we were told like 30, 40 million or something like that. So we were like, no.
Yeah. And then we went for Norgard, yeah. We went for Norgard after that.
Let me ask you a quick question. What do you guys think of Berta so far? His work that he's done?
No, so far so good. So far so good. I mean, lots to do, but so far the things that you have done, 6 signings, the contract that you have negotiated so far. I mean, fair play to Berta, but I will judge him later on. Means our sales needs to be better, man.
Yeah,
the window, he must do the sales. He must do the sales.
But do you know what? Look, I think Berta, to me, whoever thought Arsenal would get in 6 players in one window. Do you get what I mean? And let's be honest, all the players that he has brought are of quality. I think people will probably criticize the Norgard signing, but to me, we just went to go and get the Brentford captain. Look, his Premier League experience, and he will be a second DM to what Zubi Mendy is. So, as you know, Zubi Mendy is not going to play every single game. And, sometimes people want the quality. People are saying, oh, yeah, well, he's not the quality level of Zubi Mendy. Have you forgotten? We've got Rice as a DM. Rice is a DM. So, technically, he's the third DM in our squad. So, I don't think we can complain about Norgard. To me, I think the players we brought, obviously, Madueke, but I'm hoping he's going to prove us wrong and be a really good signing. But you can't complain about Berta. I don't think you can complain about Berta. And now, guys, see what you mean about the sales and everything else. In regards to the sales, let's be honest. What he's got to work with the sales. The players are not the greatest players in the world, and the players are not going to get we're not going to get significant amount of money. Reece Nelson, yes, we can get rid of him pretty easy, right? Vieira, really and truly, we lost money in Vieira. He's probably going to go on another loan.
We'll be lucky to get 20 million for him. We'll be lucky. You know what I mean?
Given the fact that Berta is still holding on that 30 million. The 30 million. So yeah, fair play to him. He's playing that hardball at the moment. So
but this is what I'm trying to say. Like first, Vieira. I think Vieira is actually a decent player, but the problem about him, bro, eat food. Just eat food. Like, go and follow what. Like, honestly, Bert, if he had put on weight, he would have been a much better player. He would be able to hold off players a lot more because you can, like, we've seen him play before, and obviously he scored, I think, 2 goals for Arsenal. I remember that pass he did for Jesus against Man United. That was sick. So there is quality about
Yeah,
him.
yeah, definitely.
There's definitely quality about him.
You
But to
see a
me,
decent player in there, but
yeah,
yeah,
but he just needs. Um, Obviously, Arsenal's not the right environment for him. But I think if he was really serious about joining Arsenal, I mean, playing for Arsenal and have a regular place, he needs to put in a weight. You see what Havertz did? Havertz went gym. He was there for 3-4 months, pumping weight. And but do you know what? Havertz hasn't been doing it for 3 or 4 months. Let's be honest. He would have been doing it from the beginning of the season because, as you know, you're not just going to get great mass just like that. But because we didn't see Havertz for 3 or 4 months, that time he's been training. We saw the mass grow
yeah, he
significantly.
looked quite
Do
big
you
then.
get,
Yeah.
do you get what I mean? So we've seen that go, and I don't see the reason why. What's his name hasn't done it. Why Vieira hasn't done it, but look, I'm happy for him to go. Who else is there to sell? I don't even know.
Maybe
Yeah, we've got
Kivior, Zinchenko, maybe.
Something Lukonga is there. Yeah.
The only
These are
thing
the
is, I
players.
think if we sell Zinchenko, we're still going to leave ourselves short for options at left back. Because Kivior, that Calafiori could get injured again, and then all we've got is Skelly again. So I don't know unless it's going to be a decent amount of money, I wouldn't get rid of Zinchenko, bro. To be honest.
Yeah.
Plus, he can cover midfield if you have a midfield crisis. Just for instance, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas
But to the
Kivior, he looked dodgy in that last game, man. He didn't look his best last time I see him.
no, but
Yeah.
but you can say that, great. But we've seen Saliba not having a good game. But Kivior for the last 10 games when Gabriel was out, he was solid.
He looked solid.
Real
No,
Madrid,
he did.
He was solid.
Yeah,
Like
no,
if Arsenal have to send someone to go and get a Rodrigo or Leao or potentially Eze or Lookman, then we'll probably get the most money for Kivior, then you got to do what you got to do because we've got Mascara now and who actually looks like a really good player.
Don't forget Calafiori, Ben White can all play centre back as well. You know what I mean? We've got a few players that can play in certain positions.
Didn't Timber play centre back for?
Yeah, a few times. Yeah, he's done it for us a couple of times as well.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. So I think we've got a lot of power, and obviously I like Kivior, right? And I like his wife as well because she's a twerking queen. So I thought I'd just say that quickly. Yeah. So it's a case of like if we've got to sell him, we've got to sell him. But I do like him, and if he had to stay, then I'll be happy with that. But just know,
you guys sell Trossard and then go and get another left winger.
But it depends, man. It depends. We are in a tricky situation right now. If we sell all the dead goods and then our squad, we will not even reach that 25-man squad. That's the fear right now. So we have to keep hold of some players. That's the thing. Unless we are promoting some of the academy players,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I really like Trossard. I think
I like
Trossard,
it. Yeah, I do like it.
I think Trossard is not. He's not a star. He's an impact.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Definitely.
Like and vice versa with Martinelli. He's a good impact player. But what I've seen is with Trossard, when he starts the game really slow.
Yeah, it's poor. He's always normally poor on the start.
Yeah, and when he comes on, the opposition is tired because the way Arsenal play, and he finds a lot of space.
He's tricky. That's what I like about him. He's good with both feet. The only reason why I mentioned Trossard is because he's only got a year left, I think, after this season, and he's not signing another contract. So if you got like a 20 million for him or 25, I was thinking, would you take it and then go and get another winger who then pushes Martinelli as maybe Martinelli then is the substitute and he's not the star then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even in some cases, Martinelli can play up front. I still don't see why Martinelli can't play up front. Play on the last man and just
get him in. Yeah.
As you know, there's been times where like the 2022 season, that I think that's where halfway line.
Big up Commerce Football TV. West Ham fan, yeah. Big up.
What West Ham
Big up,
fans still in here?
Big up the West Hammers.
Nah, 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 nah.
No idea about it, man. This is
No,
the first time I'm seeing this name. But anyway, man, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Yeah.
no,
Love and
shout out West
respect.
Ham.
Thank
You
you,
know
thank
what?
you for joining. Yeah.
You know what? I get so much stick of West Ham fans. That's the problem.
We've got quite close family members and friends that are some of West Ham fans, so
Yeah,
I know how you feel, man.
you know, I'm originally from East London, so
Yeah.
so my mum is a West Ham fan. Like a lot of the guys from where I live in Canning Town, all West Ham fans. So um, they annoy me, and obviously when they won the conference, they were all talking a lot.
Yeah, I
Um,
bet.
yeah, trust me.
We
But
still took their best player though, so it's all right.
yeah, exactly. Pick up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Onto my chat. Okay. Oh, so cool.
What you okay onto my chat in the show not that long ago? Really?
Okay.
Did I join you? No. I can't remember right now, man. But anyway, man, thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
big up,
Yeah,
man, big up.
we will
Yeah,
subscribe afterwards as well.
yeah, big up, man.
Yeah, we'll
Big up,
definitely.
love and respect. Yeah, thank you so much for rice, by the way. Thank you so much for giving us rice.
Hey, but you know what? They've got a player. They've got a player who's a new is a DM. I think he's not Pot. Is it Potts? He's a DM,
Yeah, I
bro.
think I know you're on about. Yeah,
Yeah, bro. He's the next Rice. Like, get him ready for us. Get him ready for us because we will definitely come and take him. Honestly, he plays like Rice. I think he's at 19, 20. He went on loan last year. Then he came back this year and he will start for West Ham this year. Watch out. I think it's Potts. He's definitely Potts. So
Just
yeah.
maybe I didn't join him on the panel, but maybe I was there on this chat. Maybe there was literally not long ago. But anyway, man, thanks for the reminder, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, back to Trossard. Selling Trossard or not? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
But
we
again,
can give yeah.
but it depends. It just depends who we get next. That's all it is. To me,
Mhm.
if we get the right person to come in, then Trossard, take care, enjoy your weekend, enjoy the rest of your career. Do you get what I mean?
yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, but
And
if
then, yeah, regarding these things about it, I think this season, what I want from my perspective, yes, all the starting 11, where all the players may be, turn up on the game, be the best, be the best, be the best, be the best, be the best of the best, and then not only the attacker, be it Eucharist, and the expectation is gonna be high for you with the Eucharist. Now we have to score more goals. Whenever people comes from the bench, Saka, be it Martinelli or whoever it may be, but this season, I want that midfield to stand up and score goals. I want goals from midfielders too. Odegaard needs to score goal this season, man. Last season was 3 goal. It was horrendous. He needs to hit a 10 goal this season. Expectations are high as a captain. Expectations are high as a captain.
I'm
Rosa,
Oh yeah,
Manyari, I
definitely.
need goals from midfield this season. That's just my take. I don't know what about you guys, but I need goals from midfield this season. Be it Rice, Odegaard, be it Wanyari. Now forget about the DMs for a while. We don't expect that much just from the DM, but especially Rice, Wanyari, and Odegaard. No, we need that goal from the midfield.
I
What are
want
your guys'
30
thoughts?
plus goals from Gyokeres, bro. I don't care about the midfield. I want my striker to get about 50 goals this season. Nah, I'm
nah,
only joking. I know what you mean. We do need to share the goals around a bit as well. We do.
nah.
When we had that good season 2 seasons back, there was goals everywhere. It wasn't just one
Yeah,
person. You know what I mean? So we do need that again, defo.
but my thing is, Odegaard, please don't be scared to shoot the ball from 20 yards. Like there's always opportunities. Then Odegaard can just smash the ball. Do you get what I mean? And I'm like, why are you scared to smash the ball? Smash the ball. Don't mess about. Go and do it. So
Yeah.
he needs to start taking opportunities to smash the ball. And to me, that is me. That's my main thing. Go and smash the ball. Don't be frightened to go and do it.
Yeah, man, exactly, man. I mean, the way, especially last season, the way we used to watch Odegaard, like he will hold up the ball, he will be there in a position where there's space. Like as a fan, when we were watching the game, like okay, shoot. Boy, the guy never shoots. He either drifts back or no holds the ball, dance around, done, triple, or he will back pass or he will side pass. He will be there in a position to shoot. He will not shoot.
The baby
It's like
spirit, if you
I'm
want
trying
to.
not to shoot. There's the bonus. The amount of time he. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you don't shoot, I'm getting some bonus. It's not a contract that you have signed with the club. Shoot, like you have said, shoot. You have the capability to do it. You have a strong left foot. No, that Newcastle game, he did strike from a 40 yards bottom corner against Newcastle. He did score the goal. If you
Yeah,
remember the goal.
yeah, but it needs to do it more, and that's why.
Yeah.
I do
I mean,
think though, yeah, I'm not gonna just blame it all on Arteta, but some of it is tactics, bro. Because you got to look at certain players. They come to the team, they play a certain way, and then
Yeah,
obviously within a season or so, you start seeing the way that like the passages of play. We play a certain way, and that's how Arteta wants us to play. You know what I mean? So like 2 seasons ago, when his confidence was flying, he was shooting from far. Last season, the season just gone, and the season before, we were sort of like it's changed. You know what I mean? We're not playing that attacking, so it's not. And he's picking up the ball deep on the right hand side a lot, so he's not in a
exactly.
position to shoot anymore. You know what I mean? Whereas 2 seasons ago, he was in that position where he was going to shoot. Now he's picking up the ball deep and he's just putting along, putting along. I do
no,
think we need a little change in tactics this season because if we're going to play like that again, how we played last season, say for instance, Gyökeres is not going to score no goals
yeah,
because we're
No,
not gonna we're not gonna play enough and we're not gonna feed him into. So we do need to. I personally think, yeah, I was watching Curtis Shaw's stream the other night, and he was saying he thinks that Declan Rice and Zubi should play as the two pivots and just have
yeah,
Odegaard push right up because
yeah,
obviously Zubi will pick the ball up deep and do the passing. And then
yeah,
you just told Deckers to just do like box to box, just get up and down, up and down, up and down, because that's what he does well anyway. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you're
yeah.
playing everyone to their suits. Same with Odegaard. You're making him play just behind the striker. He's going to be in the spaces to pick the ball up and feed everyone through. I don't see why we just don't change to that.
No,
Do a 4-2-3-1. You know what I mean? Rather than a 4-4-3.
yeah, but do you know what? But yesterday they played a double pivot.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they were playing a bit like that. I noticed that.
Yeah,
I was just going to
yeah.
say that.
Because I was just like, I said to myself, I said to someone next to me, I said, "Oh, why is Rice getting the ball from so far back?" But I didn't where I was sat. But when you sit higher, you can see everything properly. But where I was sat, I just didn't. I was thinking, what's he doing? Why is he playing DM? But obviously, during the game, you realize they'll just double this
Sort of
pivot. And
swapping around a little bit.
yeah,
And yeah,
exactly.
I like that. There was a bit more room and freedom in midfield. You see it yesterday a bit. So if we can play a bit more like that, we'll look a bit better this season, definitely, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereabouts did you sit,
obviously,
Richard? Because my
I
brother went. I
How
was
is
gonna
it?
come down, but the trains they were bus replacements. So instead of it being 2 hours for where I am, it's gonna be 4 hours. So I was like, I'm
Oh,
not doing that, man. I can't be asked to just go 4 hours there, 4 hours back in the same day.
yeah. But
So I
do you
was
know
like,
what?
no, man.
I was in Turnstile D. I'd
D.
have been Turnstile D. So it was like literally front row. I don't even know. It might have been the North Bank.
Okay. My
The
brother,
North
I think,
Bank.
was N. N, I think he said it was.
It was N. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So where I was, Turnstile D is where outside you see the Arsene Wenger statue, where AFTV tend to do their stuff. And
Yeah.
Turnstile D. So literally, yeah. So we were there front row, and I was just like absorbing everything. I was going mental, but it was big. It was big.
Yeah. My brother was just messaging me. He's listening. He said he was in the upper tier.
How was he?
Yeah.
Quality.
Turnstile N. That's what he said. It was Turnstile N. Yeah. I
Turnstile
thought he
end,
was
yeah,
right. I thought he was right. Let me know next time you're gonna go. I'll come next time. We'll link up.
yeah.
Definitely.
Oh
Yeah.
no, hundred
When you're
percent.
thinking of going again, I'll see with my brother and us lot. We'll go.
Yeah, 100%. Do you know what it is? Sometimes you're just getting tickets, man. It's difficult. Do you get what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is.
It's difficult, but hopefully, like Champions League games, actually, they're always a bit difficult. Champions League, but there's Carling Cup games and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, we'll get the opportunity to get tickets to go. And Naga, get yourself to the UK, fly over and come to the game.
Yeah, man. You need to come over with you because his mate
yeah,
comes
maybe
over
I
as
have to
well.
make some visa
Remember when
trade
you sent
there.
me your friend's number? They come all the way
Sorry.
over. A couple of their friends and went to one of the games, but he didn't come with
Yeah,
them. You need to come next time, man.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
link
really?
up,
yeah.
definitely.
Definitely will
Yeah,
be there. Will be there. When time is right, yes, I might be there.
Okay, cool. Next time, 100%.
It's not the end of the world, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty young at the moment. So yeah, I'll be there one day. Yeah, I'm still 26. So yeah, time is there.
Yeah, you got time. You got
So
time.
yeah.
You got.
So yeah, man. Yeah. Anyway, man. Thank you, guys, man. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, brother Gunamudli, for joining this chat. It's been a lovely stream, by the way. Lovely, lovely stream. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad I caught it.
when we have the right time, we will be doing this stream here and there. You know, let's grow this community together. And yeah, man. Shout out to all of you, man. And to those who are new here, as usual, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Do follow Gunamudli's channel. You know, it will be I will be much more appreciated for that. And then yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank you so
thanks,
much,
bro.
man. Thank you so much for joining.
big up.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Thanks for
All
having me
right.
on, man.
See that, boys.
Take care.
All right. Take care. Take care. Good night.
Cool, bye-bye.
All right. All right then. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Yeah. I have to sleep right now. I have to sleep in a little bit. It's gonna be 4 a.m. very soon. Yeah. So yeah, I'm out of here, man, guys. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you.